Hey, what's going on, folks? Klutch here, and welcome into your Farm Sim weekend update where we go all over the news, the updates, all the new mods, and everything you need to know with Farming Simulator. If it's your first time here, make sure you guys go down to the bottom, click that big red subscribe button. You know what? We do all Farming Simulator related videos on this channel, so don't miss out on any of our updates on new mods. We've got roleplay, we've got Let's Plays, we've got live streams, and of course, well, the Farm Sim shows here as well. So make sure you guys go down to the bottom, click that subscribe button if it hasn't been done already, and maybe slap the like while you're down there. And I was just looking out the window. It's a beauty day today. I want to get this video done so I can get out there and maybe put my feet up and have a coffee out on the deck. What do we got to talk about today? Well, it's been a busy week. We got a ton of maps, as we put that in the title. So let's talk about that. I mean, I think we had seven maps at least. Well, updates as well as new maps on Friday. And we even got some mods on a Saturday. So what do we talk about first? Let's talk about the new mods on Saturday first, because you guys might have missed this. So that's right, we've got 5 mods released on a Saturday, which is kind of interesting to see. We've got the Jan Tanker Magoo, we got the Jan Power Jet 2000, we got the Jan Sniper 11,450, the Jan Lancer Maxim 12,000, and the Jan Supra 8800 19 by 45 corn header, all done by Connect Modding and Jan, I guess. Interesting naming system on this one, but yeah, Saturday mods, I'm down. Now, as far as new maps go this week, guys, we've got Gold Crest Valley came out. It's another one. We now have 2 Gold Crest Valleys in the mod hub. Of course, the first one was a 4X that had some new areas reimagined. This Gold Crest Valley, done by Puma 145, is a kind of a true recreation of the Farming Simulator 17 Gold Crest Valley. Mostly the same build, but they've taken some things and upgraded them up to Farming Simulator 22 standards. Just note that some of the stuff, some of the textures are still going to be downgraded to Farm Sim 19, Farm Sim 17 standards. But still, if you're a fan of Gold Crest Valley, well, go check this map out. Another new map released this week, Riverview Farms by Cavalry Roy. This is a UK-based map. Really nice looking map. You know what? It's a lot of detail put into some of the farm areas on here, some of the details put around, a lot of elevation changes on this map as well. And none of the square fields. You guys know how much I don't like my square fields. This one here is wow, unique looking map for sure. So give this one a shot as well. To be honest, guys, I thought that was a USA based map the first time I jumped into it. I didn't realize it was UK until we kind of dove into it a bit more. It almost has a US feel to it. I wish it was. Another interesting map that was released this week for Stinning. I think I might have been close on that pronunciation. Probably not. I digress. Let's move into the map itself. Interesting map. I mean, this is not the same type of map as some of the other stuff we've talked about in the past. This is almost a test map of sorts. As you can see by the PDA, I mean, it's very circular and almost shrine-like of sorts. But you know what? It's an interesting one maybe for a competition. You've got lots of forestry areas, of course. And more notably, there's a rallycross track on this map. I love maps that have a little bit of personality like this. And you know what? It might just be a test map in a sorts. However, you know what? Get more stuff like this where you have some interesting little ideas that are slapped inside of maps for exploring. I like this. And the last map I want to talk about is Comston Farms. Of course, we have an update for this one. And you're getting a bunch of new things. I mean, you're getting a brand new fruit type. You're getting linseed on the map now as well. You're getting stars and constellations at night. Gate animations have been moved onto the map, which just changes how it reacts. Also, the chicken coop was actually... so you can sell it without the gates now, which beforehand you couldn't. So if you wanted to get rid of it, you guys, well, they try to sell it will know this. And now it's been all fixed. Anyways, tons of fixes done to this map, and plus you get the new crop type as well. Unfortunately, you need a new game save. Be aware of that. So if you haven't done Comston Farms before, you haven't heard about it or haven't checked it out, well, now go get the update and play it right now. You're not going to be disappointed. This is a great map. If you've already been playing it and you're looking for more content on it, well, maybe you have to restart from scratch, unfortunately, and, well, new game save time, I guess. Sorry about that, guys. Now, as for new mods, there's quite a few this week that are kind of notable, to be honest with you. We're going to kind of roll through this. We've got the John Deere 6030 series by DB Modding. We've got the John Deere 7000 series and the John Deere 250 sprayer by Klutch Modding released this week. OKU's Mods gets their American Farmhouse released, which is actually awesome. It changes colors. It goes and matches the garage that was released by them earlier, like last month. Very cool farmhouse that you can go inside. The John Deere 2280 by Klutch Modding. Also, this is an update from Farming Sim 19 that was released for 22 now. We got the brand new haybind for that one. The 1120 series by SR Vertex was released this week, which is kind of a fictitious Steiger of sorts. Very cool articulating tractor released. The Roadrunner semi-truck also released by Mantra this week. The large enclosed sheds by Sandhill Modding released this week as well. 4-pack of sheds that are really high detailed. And lastly, and arguably the most popular mod of the last week, I would say, was the Lizard F100 from Farm Central Sol. This is the the Ford knockoff of sorts for all platforms. So the Lizard F100, I say Ford, but it's the F100. You know what? It's got a ton of options, lots of colors. It's a very cool truck. Go give this one a shot. You know what? All platforms that have access to a Ford. No, you didn't hear it from me, but it's a Ford. Did I say Ford? I think it's an F100. So now we also did have a couple of mods that were considered PC only in the mod hub this week. However, both these mods I'm talking about now will actually most likely be released for console as well in the very near future with some minor changes. Number one, the Twin Screw XBR2 by Sid Modding. Now, this was also known as the Birotor back in 19. There's a bit of a story behind that, regardless of which you're probably going to see this on console very soon. However, this is the PC version. The Twin Screw XBR has been released for PC only. Expect it for console very soon. And also, next up, we have the Coolaman Chaser bins, the 45T and the 60T. Guys, these are kind of the, the Chaser bins for the larger mother bins, the Coolaman mother bins that were released a month ago. Not even, something along those lines. Just be aware that while we have the Coolaman here for PC, you can expect to see the Lizard version of these coming soon that will match the Lizard version of the mother bins that were released at the same time. So you're going to have kind of a matching set of Chaser bins with your mother bins as well. Now, guys, as for PC only third-party mods, some interesting ones came out this week as well. I just want to talk quickly about a couple of them you may be interested in. Number one, you get the Flooding Waterplane pack by Seb Croto. It just allows you to pretty much flood your map for a certain amount of areas. It makes for some fun videos, it makes for some fun content. If you're on maybe on a server, you can kind of mess with your friends. Anyways, an interesting mod. Be careful with this stuff. You never know what's going to happen, mind you, but maybe test around with it. It's a lot of fun. But probably the biggest mod that was released from third-party sites this week was the Case IH Precision Disc 500T by Perma's Modding. An update done by Carl's Farms from FarmSim 19. So very cool that this has been released for, PC at least. Hopefully we see this maybe in the mod hub at some point in time, but love to see this at least out for PC now. As far as maps we're waiting on, of course, for PC, Nitrodad Modding is still working on Flatlander. Some testing is happening. I think the last rounds of testing are going on right now. PC players, you should be seeing this very soon. Keep posting on the channel for that. And of course, Lancey Boy's Stone Valley is pretty much done. Announcement from Lancey Boy just the last 24 hours here. Stone Valley is near complete. This is the completed PDA for Stone Valley 22. Stone Valley 22 is nothing like the original. I'm curious to see what he's done. This is a very cryptic post, and I'm kind of stoked right now. Good work from Lancey Boy as always. So I'm really excited to see what Stone Valley has in store for all of us in Farming Simulator 22. So that wraps up all our new mods and new DLC, new equipment for Farming Simulator 22. But you know what? We did have some interesting storylines happen this week as well. There were some mods that were taken off of the mod hub after being put on. Like within an hour of being slapped on, they were taken off because people are claiming either copyright or mod issues, or claiming that mods are not belonging to people that are putting them out. Anyways, just be aware there's been some issues with some falsified claims by the sounds of things. So it seems like everything's balanced itself back out. Things that should be on the mod hub are back on there. I'm just hoping that this type of stuff doesn't happen more in the future. This copyrighted stuff drives me a little bit bananas, guys. If you watch the Farm Sim show, which we posted this week, I had a bit of a gripe with it. You can probably I got to gator back a bit there. Just turn it down about 20% off the top, maybe. But I digress. As far as our questions of the week, last week I asked you, have you had a problem or if you noticed any issues with the update 1.4 or 1.3 from the previous week? And it looks like, about 64% of you had some issues, which is quite a bit, to be honest. I think I thought it was going to be a little bit higher, to be honest. So let's not go too crazy here. 64%. At least if you had that many problems, but there was another 15% that hadn't even played Farm Sim this last week, so who knows about those guys. But there was a good 25% probably at least that did not have any issues. So it could be console players. Maybe you guys didn't have any problems. I'm not sure. Interesting poll there. And so that brings us to our question of the week for this week, because I am kind of curious about something about you guys. And just answer down in the poll. Simply, when did you first play Farming Simulator? What version was it? Was it just now in Farming Simulator 22, or have you been one of the long old schoolers who have been around Farming Simulator for a long time. Let me know down in the comments as well exactly what was your like earliest memory of Farming Simulator. What map was your first one? I'd be curious to know what it was. Anyways, vote down in the poll when you guys first started playing Farming Simulator, and maybe drop a comment about that. Also, drop a comment down on if I missed any mods that were your favorite mod of the week this week. I would like to, if I missed something, I need to know about it. I need to know about this stuff, and I'm not always on top of things at times. Never mind, you guys didn't hear that from me. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Slap the like, and maybe go check out our latest video over on Nebraska. It's a fun map. Go check that one out. Anyways, guys, have a great week. We'll talk to you next time. This is Klutch. Over and out.